and more often. And as for training, we've replaced the beginner versus AI with a new enlisted playlist, featuring a smaller pool of maps and operators for a smoother learning curve. Returning players will also have access to a new field training playlist, where you can customize your training experience, choosing your map and settings. And these aren't basic bots. Our AI is trained using real player behaviors, giving you the chance to practice with updated gadgets and real siege scenarios.
And one more note. If you're coming back to ranked after some time away, we've added skill decay, which lowers your skill rating after 90 days of being away from the game. It's all about easing you back in to the competitive ranked experience. There's never been a better time than to jump into Siege right now.
And when you jump into Siege X, you'll notice immediately we've rebuilt the entire UI. All of it is faster, cleaner, and designed to help you get to where you want to go without friction. And visually, it's aligned with the new Siege X look, modern and bold. Josh, how about you show us what that looks like?
Of course. You can see with the core dual front tabs, the new hub system is dynamic and modular, allowing us to customize each one seasonally and show relevant information directly in them. This system can scale and adjust as needed. Like, for example, if we really wanted to bring back a fan favorite event in Season 2, we would simply have to activate the new event tab. With that, dust off your cowboy hats and get ready to step back into the 3v3 action, because Showdown is back. Showdown won't be the only event in Season 2, because starting now, every season will feature 2 limited time events.
Jumping from events to another part of the menu that will get a UI update. The Battle Pass navigation system has been redesigned to be more intuitive. The map-like progression menu can be panned and zoomed with your mouse, which lets you focus on the path you want to take to the rewards you want to unlock.
And if you're chasing cosmetics, 2 new animated rewards are waiting for you in this season's Battle Pass. We're also introducing new challenges to support different player goals, whether you're focused on progression, onboarding, or competition. That includes the progression tracker to track your Battle Pass objectives, new onboarding challenges, and progress towards unlocking exclusive dual front skins. Operator skins are a great way to show off within a match. But Alex, I've heard we're going further, letting our operators interact with each other at the beginning of a round.
That's right. Both the audio and universe team has been hard at work bringing more personality to our operator.
When did the close of forever come, my love? All I recall was a stare that was vacant and cold. Where did the spark go, the warmth that once stole my soul?
Makes this an incredible moment.
10. 10. With a
Air guard. Where?
I never knew they could also
It is addiction.
just forget what's kept us still. I need to know what's living slowly.
In season, stopping there.
come and show it. Tell me what you feel in your heart and your soul. There's nothing I would take for granted. With me we'll make it through. It's two hearts to fix heartbreak. We grew apart, I made a mistake, but I'm trying to make it up to you, my darling. Ooh,
I wanna be a real one day. Heaven leaves me up from under. Wish that I could be somehow stronger now,
so I can fight away all the pain inside me. Never be afraid of the fate that finds me.
wish that I could be
Stronger, so I can be a real one day. So I can fight away all the pain inside me. Never be afraid of the fate that finds me.
wish that I could be
Stronger,
so I can be a real
one day.
Sometimes I still hear your voice. It's telling me you'll catch my fall. So how do I feel the ground? I wear my heart, you wear a crown. Wish I wasn't late to know. Stars don't shine when there's only satellites. I feel like hell and you're in paradise. I'm so bad and yet I'm not. I was too blind to know. I felt hard and then
Dù đang thư giãn ở nhà hay ra ngoài hóng mát, hay mà âm nhạc theo cung, với gói Premium, bạn có thể tải nhạc xuống ở chất lượng cao hơn, nghe nhạc không quảng cáo và theo thứ tự bất kỳ. Nhấn vào biểu ngữ để tìm hiểu thêm.
Heartbeat sensor activated.
See you on the other side.
Okay.
Deploying heartbeat sensor.
Going live.
Vậy đâu quá châm lô สำรองchứ. Nói vô chạy xạo.
Going to you 15 minutes.
Heartbeat sensor deployed.
Chôn luôn. Rồi.
Got the left traces down.
Surveying for hostile.
Sector capture underway.
myself a broken heart, guess I was chosen. Stitch it back together, better late than never, steady motion. Can't control my fate, but I control all these emotions. I'm not broken, I'm not broken. Already cried my tears enough for an ocean. I've been in the cold rain on my parade. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game. gravity can take his arms around my legs and try to pull me. I'll still levitate. The greatest gift I got is being is holy. One thing I learned, pain hurts but don't control me. I'm not broken. I'm not broken. Already cried my tears enough for an ocean. I've been in the cold rain on my parade. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game. Oh, 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 oh. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game. Oh, 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 oh. Already cried my tears enough for an ocean. I've been in the cold rain on my parade. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game. Oh, 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 oh. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game.
Feel like we're falling away. Maybe I just need to feel nothing to make it easier to turn away and leave. Maybe we're fan and flame. So why do I keep holding out my hand to get burned? I don't wanna clash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. It's telling me to run away, away, yeah. I don't wanna crash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. It's telling me to run away. Breaking apart, seeing the end. We have nothing to say. Maybe it's hard to understand that there's nothing left to fight for, and there's nothing left to say. I don't wanna crash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. It's telling me to run away, away, yeah. I don't wanna crash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the walls. It's telling me to run away. Represent, gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again. Light it up. Represent, had to do it hella big, had to run it back again.
progress towards unlocking exclusive dual front skins. Operator skins are a great way to show off within a match. But Alex, I've heard we're going further, letting our operators interact with each other at the beginning of a round.
That's right. Both the audio and universe team has been hard at work bringing more personality to our operators while they're on a mission. We're introducing Operator Banter, a brand new audio feature that brings operator dialogue into matches. Hearing the characters we love interacting with one another adds so much to their identity.
You'll hear lines triggered naturally at the beginning of rounds, short exchanges, reactions, and moments of tension between characters. It adds personality, context, and just the right amount of drama.
Here's a taste of what you can expect.
Don't worry about the shells, Doc. I'm their physician.
Good. I don't think I'd be able to find the same.
Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
I gave you an easy out. All you needed to do was stay asleep.
I don't give up, and I never will.
I'm warning you now. With some of the stuff Deimos says to Team Rainbow, that dude becomes even more punchable. You'll start to hear more variations across different operators within future updates. We're rolling out a wide range of scenarios that players will discover organically over time. It's all about adding that extra spark of life to every round you play and bringing the universe of Siege into the game. Now, it's time to get a little analytical. Stats are essential to learn and grow in Siege, and the Career tab has been missing something that can help with that.
The Career Stats Tracker will go live with Siege X, your personal performance menu, fully integrated into the Career tab. That's right. It is the place to access your match history, identify your strengths, and track your performance. Stats are broken down across ranked, unranked, and quick match game modes, with dual front and more coming in the future.
You can even filter by season, so you can see your evolution over time. A well-known content creator once said, Siege isn't just about your KD, and he is right. Now you can check your KOST, kill, objective, survive, trade, just like the pros, and measure your consistency and round impact the way they do.
Your progress matters, and with these tools, you'll have what it takes to climb the most competitive playlists of the game. Like, for example, Siege Cup. All right, Brazil, this one's for you. We could tell you what's next, but instead, let's hand it over to someone the Brazilian Siege community knows very well.
Fala galera, é o seguinte, hein? Estou aqui para avisar que dia 24 de maio, pela primeira vez no sábado, tá bom? Teremos o Siege Cup. E eu vou montar um squad, né? Temos que montar.
Peraí, mano, mas tá muito difícil, mano, de carregar, mano. Papo é, meu, tá nome já não funciona mais. Mano, pelo amor de Deus.
Vocês são bagre pra caramba. Irmão, vocês são bagre pra caramba, meu irmão. Vou avançar a passarela. Cai na trap aqui, família. O cara tá com o pixel de baixo. Mano, mano, olha o que esse cara tá jogando, mano. Eu vou chamar umas máquinas pra carregar nós. Aceita. Chama agora sim, vai, meu Deus do céu, thanks, God, thanks.
Esse time aqui tá muito forte, cara.
Agora sim, tá bom. Finalmente temos um time, tá bom? Boa noite a todos e até a próxima.
That's right, you heard it from Raza first. Siege Cup is stepping up, and it will now be available on select weekends throughout the season, giving players regular chances to jump into high-stakes competition. New content will be arriving in the competitive packs each season, giving you even more reason to win and stand out. And to give you something to show for it, we're adding exclusive Siege Cup badges. Earned only through participation in victories, these are designed to spotlight the best of the best. Now, Josh, To be the best, you need to know the balance of Siege. Its operators, the gadgets, the systems. Are we seeing any changes to the meta this season?
Oh, there'll be some changes when Season 2 hits, and we took the time to prepare for it. In Year 10, Season 1, we held off on major balancing updates. This allows us to have stable data leading into the launch of Siege X. New elements like destructible ingredients, momentum-based movement, and advanced repel all impact the balance of the game, so it was critical to start with a strong foundation.
With all that in place, balancing updates are back on the menu for Season 2. Some of you already spotted a few balancing changes during the reload competition, and you are right. We've been testing and tuning, and now is the time to break it all down. Let's dive into the system update the team's been cooking up.
We will be implementing a reduction to our global limb damage multiplier. What this means is that shots to the limbs will do less damage overall, and the damage will vary, as you'd expect, depending on the caliber of the weapon. This adjustment will reward those with high mechanical skills that consistently land their center of mass and headshots. Electricity is also becoming a neutral element. Like fire, electricity will no longer differentiate which side of the fight you're on. It will now happily destroy any electronic gadget that touches it. Here's how it works. If you're vaulting, rappelling, standing on any electrified surface, or placing a gadget on one, you will be shocked. When shocked, operators are slowed and shout out in pain, but no damage will be dealt. If you are not doing any of these things, you'll be fine. Mute jammers can be safely placed next to electrified walls, and mechanical gadgets like Mirror's Black Mirror will not be destroyed when placed on them. All right, that's enough systems talk. Alex, Chris, how about some operator updates?
We'll be tuning our ballistic shields going into Season 2. Aiming down sights will now be canceled during the vaulting animation for shield users. This will bring down their lethality and force them to think twice before making riskier, aggressive movements. Specifically for Blackbeard, we'll be making more changes. The sound effects of the glass panel moving
Come here! I dare you!
Done and done.
Your drone has found a bomb. Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to insertion. Proceed to bombed location and defuse it.
Drone activated.
Last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated. 10 seconds. 5 seconds before insertion. Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
Birds in the field.
You located a bomb. You must recover the diffuser.
Shit.
Close the door. Resource acquired.
Op 4 last stop standing. The diffuser has been recovered.
Oh shit. Ah. Shit.
Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful. We need to locate a bomb. Your drone has found a bomb. Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to insertion. You found a bomb. Make your way to the location and defuse it.
Placing cluster charge. Drone is ready.
You must recover the diffuser.
You fucking muppet!
Only operator remaining.
Shit.
friendlies have been eliminated. Protect the bombs.
Laying out the welcome mat.
Changing mags!
Deploying welcome mat.
Using a shield.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Keep an eye out for Op 4 attempting to defuse your bombs. Spotted.
Wall secure! Deploying shield.
A bomb has been located by Op 4. Your location has been compromised.
All set to jam the Meridian.
Deploying CC!
Op 4 has deployed a diffuser. You need to destroy it. Diffuser located. Disable it. One friendly operator remaining. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure. Secure the bombs.
Nuts.
Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly.
Wall secure!
What a drive.
Keep our positions.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Wall reinforced!
You have been exposed.
Reloading. Barbed wire set. Let's do this, you tossers.
Op 4 has deployed a diffuser. You need to destroy it.
Shit!
Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated. Secure the bombs.
Oh,
10
shit.
seconds.
Wall reinforced!
5 seconds. Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it. Bomb located by Op 4.
Mine active and ready.
You have been spotted.
Transferring to decks.
Holy shit. Really?
Auxiliary shell is under fire.
Holy.
Heartbeat sensor activated. What's yours is mine.
You're exposed.
Heartbeat sensor deployed.
Op 4, last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful. Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected. Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
My evil eye soon back.
Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Dread mine on! Friendly! Cease fire! New feed up and running!
Evil eye reload. Device in play.
Bomb diffuser has been successfully deployed. Diffuser located. Disable it.
Blue on blue, don't shoot!
One friendly remaining. One Op 4 remaining. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure. Be ready to engage Op 4.
Swapping! Wall reinforced!
10 seconds left.
Changing mags.
5 seconds left. Good work. Hostage location secure.
Initiating jammer.
Placing my evil eye.
Device active.
Evil eye deployed.
Artillery active.
Reloading on ammo!
You have been spotted.
As designed.
Op 4 has eyes on the hostage.
Target detected.
Last operator standing.
Holy shit.
Op 4 secured the hostage. Op 4 lost the hostage. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure. Be ready to eliminate hostiles. The hostage location is compromised. Get ready.
Right.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds. Op 4 has eyes on the hostage.
Prepping needle.
It's a too long. Banshee is deployed.
Doorway trapped. Stay clear of blast zone. Kiba deployed. Op 4, last stop standing. Seconds. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
I'm reloading.
Time limit reached. Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location. Ten seconds to insertion. 5 seconds before insertion. Hostage location is unknown. Operation is still a go. Hostage located.
Changing mags!
Time for a wake-up call.
Little mindset.
I give them a call.
Cluster charge live. Cluster charge going up. Coming right up. Loading mag!
Hostage was KIA.
Yes!
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location. Seconds. 5 seconds. Rescue attempt is a go. Find and secure the hostage.
Boogie deployed.
There is a go!
Reloading.
Hostage in sight. Op 4, last operator standing. One friendly operator remaining. Op 4 eliminated all friendlies. Be ready to eliminate hostiles. Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hostage was not located.
Activating camera. Device placed. Device positioned. Here's a forgive me not.
Hostage KIA.